Good evening. I think this is going to be a quick video. This is sort of a follow-up. I had done a video on the Australian Ford Falcon where I opened up this Falcon XB from Greenlight. I just put it back into the blister for storage, and I had likewise opened up this Falcon XB from the Forza Motorsport Hot Wheels. And these are both examples of a 1973 Australian Ford Falcon. And I've been trying to get more examples of Australian Ford Falcons. This is the stunning Biante model from the 2017 season fan car from Biante Mini Cars in Australia that Fex Death had sent me. And I had taken this off the blister, and I can put this on and off. And I want to get more Biante cars. Actually, I have one that I'll briefly show. But I had said in that video that the history of the Ford Falcon had really taken off, say from 1969 or so. The original Falcon, which I just have the Ranchero, was introduced in the United States in 1959, I believe, or 1960. This is a 61 Ford Ranchero, which is a Falcon Ute. And I don't have a lot of Falcons, American Falcons. I have quite a few Rancheros. And this is a 65 Ford Ranchero, also off the Falcon. And then, as you saw with the 73 Falcons, the Australians picked up the mantle and they redesigned. And the Falcon went on until, I believe, 2010 or maybe even later, 2009, 2010. And so recently I was able to find a few other examples. Not easy. This is a Matchbox Ford Falcon Taxi. Roy Ruse Taxi, like a kangaroo. And this is a taxi livery on what must have been originally a Falcon race car. And so that says Ford Falcon 164 Matchbox. Matchbox International Limited, made in China, and 1996. So that would be, I guess, the year of the casting, and probably a good clue as to what year this Falcon would be. Now, there's no painted details front or back. There's just the wild tampos. And normally I would rip this off the card, but I feel that if I take it off the card, it sort of loses context because it's not readily available to the naked eye. That is a Ford Falcon. And this has been on the card, I believe, since 2001. So 19 years on card. I'm actually going to, in a rare move, leave these Falcons on card. So this is from 2001. This beauty I've had for many years. This is a Matchbox 35th anniversary 2004 Superfast, one of 15,000. I had opened up my other Superfast, the Ford Fairlane Sundowner, the Mercury Cougar, the Mustang, and so forth. But much like with the Taxi, I'd rather not. I'm not going to take this off card, even though it has a collector's box. This would be a 2003 or 2004 Ford Falcon, not the last one. And I had the I know that this is a 2004 release because I've had it since 2004, 2005. And recently I found this, which I thought was older, but the copyright is at 2017. The Ford Falcon race car, 4 of 10, the Hot Wheels Racing Circuit series. And I think the blue Mustang I have is from this same series. Their 92 Ford Mustang. I've seen people with this 69 Corvette, uh, even this 10 Pro Stack Camaro. I've seen some of these in online videos, but never really see this Ford Falcon. And again, normally I would take these off the card, but no painted details, just the tampos. You can see the racing cage in there. So you're wondering, well, Joe, you're going to tease us with these cars. You're not going to take off the out of the blisters. Well, I'm going to take this one out of the blister. I'm going to take this one out of the packaging because this can go back in. So I had heard about Biante mini cars before receiving this one, but after receiving this one, I decided to take the plunge and order this from Australia. And it took a good long time to get here. And this is a Ford Falcon XWGT four-door racing car. This one is a reproduction of the 1970 Hardy Frodo 500 winner, number 64E, Alan Moffat. And from a little bit of research, he was a successful Trans Am racer. And he raced Mustangs in Trans Am. But then he was born in Canada, lived in Australia, raced all over the world. And raced very well with Fords, among other brands. But there are several Fords that he raced. This is one. The Mustang, the 69 Mustang is another, with a Coca-Cola livery. So I may try and find a 1/64th representation of that. But this is the car I wanted, regardless of who raced it. These Falcon XWGTs, and then I believe they were also called HOGT, High Output GT, where most Falcons had 5-liter, 302 cubic inches. These could have a 351 cubic inch V8. And were never offered in the United States. And as far as I know, the Falcon in the United States was never available with the 351. So the details on here, the steel wheels, the Goodyear tires, very nice painted details on the chrome grille, the auxiliary driving lights, the hood pins, the windshield wipers. Everything is so well done. So it looks like it has one screw. And for penny and for pound, if I'm going to take it out of the packaging, I'm going to take it off the base. And this is nice. Metal base, rivets, nice painted detail, the oil pan and bottom of the engine. The exhaust is painted, the gas tank, rubber slicks. This is probably the best reproduction of these simple steel wheels I've ever seen in 1/64. All of the decals. And is that, I don't know if that's focusing too well, 351 GT. I believe that's what that says, 351 GT. What it says in between, I can't clearly see. The door mounted mirrors on the correct side, right hand side where the driver will be. And you can see the steering wheel through there. Biante mini cars, Ford XW Falcon GT HO. crafted in China. No date code. I'm not sure what year this was released. And I waited a long time to get one of these. And this, with shipping, is now the most expensive diecast I own. Not going to say how much it cost me. I mean, it was obviously less than $100, a lot less than $100, but my limit is normally $20. This was more than that, and I'm very happy with that. So I teased you with all of the other Falcons that I will not open, but showed you the prime example. Of course, I'm going to put that back on the base under the acrylic for safekeeping. But this is they're all wonderful. I want to try and see if I can get more examples of Australian Falcons and even some other Australian cars. I have the Holden Monaro Ute that Fexdeath sent me. I'd love to see if I can get some more slowly at a reasonable price of the Monaros, and even the little Dodge Chargers that they made there, which were again different from the U.S. market. So let me know what you think of this. And if friends from Australia or New Zealand can confirm that this would be roughly a 1996 Ford Falcon, and also if you know the two-letter code, the body designation, like this is the XW, but I know that there was BA and AU for the different years. Being American, I've never been able to actually understand that. It's not as if it's Mark 1 or Mark 2. If anybody has any information on the two letters that would appear with the series of Fairlane, I'd appreciate it. So, like, subscribe, share, comments are more important, and thank you for watching as usual.